Do you have a need to find matches in Google Sheets? Come on a journey with us through 7 questions to help you understand the VLOOKUP function in Google Sheets and apply it for your use. But we also like to hike, so while we work through VLOOKUP and help you discover practical application, we'll break things up with hikes through New River Gorge National Park. Stay until the end where we'll share with you the most underrated use of VLOOKUP. Let's get started. What is a VLOOKUP? In Google Sheets, VLOOKUP, also known as Vertical Lookup, is a function used to search for a value in the first column of a range or table and return a corresponding value from another column in the same row. It's particularly useful for matching data across tables or finding specific information in large data sets. In this example, we are going to use VLOOKUP to fill in a part number and return metadata for that part. Another way you could use VLOOKUP is to help with an address book, where you can fill in a person's name and return their address, phone number, or birthday. VLOOKUP is extremely useful to small businesses, as you will discover next. Right now, if you would like to follow along, go to our video description and get the free template linked below. Pause the video, I'll wait. Now that you have a copy of your own, let's get into the details with this workbook and the next question. How do I use VLOOKUP in Google Sheets? On the first sheet, titled Inventory, we have a list of inventory with part, description, color, quantity, cost, and total value. Here, I want to use VLOOKUP to key in the part number and return the quantity in inventory. So I'm going to type in the word hoodie in cell A5 because I want to return the number of hoodies in stock for quick reference. You can see where this would be helpful when there are hundreds of inventory items in a list. In cell B2, I am going to create the VLOOKUP formula to return the correct quantity. Are you ready with your copy of this workbook? Type in equals VLOOKUP open parentheses, and you will see a formula pop up. Here you will notice the elements of the formula include search key, range, index, and is sorted. The search key is the item you want to find. In our case, it's the hoodie. The range is the table we want to search or the inventory list. The index is the column you want to return. So in our data, we have columns D to I. D is column 1, E is column 2, then 3, 4, 5, and 6 is column I. So we want our index to be 4 to pull the quantity. The final element is sorted, basically as asking whether the first column in your range is sorted or not. Generally, this will be false, but sometimes you can choose true. If you click on the box, you can see more information from Google regarding this formula. But let's finish the formula and see how it works, starting with equals VLOOKUP open parentheses, type in A5, comma, D5, colon, I12, comma, 4, comma, false, close parentheses. And let's see what we get. Here you can discover that the formula returned 5 hoodies in inventory. Before we discuss how to do VLOOKUP between 2 worksheets in Google Sheets, let's review. What are the 3 rules for VLOOKUP? There are 3 required arguments for VLOOKUP and 1 optional. The search key is the value to search for, in our case, the part hoodie. The range are the cells to consider for the search. The first column in the range is the column that is searched on for the specific search key. The index is the column number, how many columns from the left of the column you want to return the result of when the search key is found. Yeah, a little complicated there, but basically you just want to choose the column where the result's going to come from. And the optional rule is the is sorted, where most of the time this is false, so the formula will return only an exact match. We're going to go deep into VLOOKUP, but first, are you liking this training format? We focus on Google Sheets in this way to help you take your Google Sheets to the next level. Subscribe now so that when you search anything Google Sheets, our videos show up at the top of your search results. Okay, let's dive into the next question. And how do you use VLOOKUP between 2 sheets? Many times the VLOOKUP will be used to capture data from one worksheet and pull it into another worksheet. In our practice workbook, let's move to the customer sheet, and you will discover a list of names with job title, address, city, state, zip code, phone number, birthday, and company name. This is typical of what you would see in client or contact lists for a small business. But what if we wanted a quick way to return the birthday of a contact so that we build better relationships more efficiently? With this data and VLOOKUP, we can do that. Let's move to the birthday sheet, and here you will see 3 names from the previous sheet. The easiest way to link 2 sheets is to let Google Sheets fill in some of the formula for you. So in cell B5, type in equals VL, and the function list will automatically go to VLOOKUP. Press the Tab key to accept, then use your mouse to click on cell A5, Derek Barnes, to select the search key type. Now we need to select our range. Click on the customer sheet, highlight with your mouse cells A6 to I12, type comma, then count the number of columns from name to birthday, or 8, and type in 8 to select the index column, then type comma, false, close parentheses, enter to complete the formula. The date of October 5, 1983 is returned, which is Derek Barnes' birthday. Now we want to do the same for Matt and Ms. Davidson. So copy and paste the formula to B6 and B7. Oops, we got an NA for Mr. Simpson and Ms. Davidson. Why? Why do you get an NA on a VLOOKUP formula? There are a couple of reasons you may get an NA returned with the VLOOKUP formula. Let's look at the first example and select cell B6. Here, when we hover on the comment, it says that it didn't find Matt Simpson. So let's look at the customer sheet, and there he is on row 6. Let's go back to our formula and take a look. Here, you will see the range starts on row 7 and ends on 13. Let's look at the formula above. The range above is correct starting on row 6 and ending on row 12. To fix this, we need to add strings or dollar signs to the range to activate absolute cell referencing in the formula. So in cell B5, add strings in front of the A and the 6 and the I and 12. And now copy the formula to B6 and B7. So that fixed Mr. Simpson, but Miss Davidson is still not correct. Why? Let's review the formula. The formula is correct, so what is the issue? Let's look at the customer sheet again. Her name is Tierna, T-I-E-R-N-A, Davidson. Now let's look at the birthday sheet. Here's the issue. Tierna is misspelled without the I. Let's correct her name and see what happens. Add the I to cell A7, and her birthday of April 5, 1970 is the correct result. Where do you see the value in VLOOKUP? Join the conversation and comment below. We'd like to hear your thoughts. We've discussed VLOOKUP in detail, but this video needs to include the question, how do you find approximate matches in Google Sheets? I think the most underrated use of VLOOKUP is its use in identifying approximate matches. What if you had a list of inventory like on our cost category sheet, and you wanted to classify each project into low cost, medium cost, and high cost? Well, you can use VLOOKUP to programmatically fill this in for you. In cell G5, type in equals VLOOKUP, open parentheses, E5, comma, I5, colon, J7, and add the strings for absolute cell referencing, so when you copy the formulas, this table remains the same, comma 2, close parentheses. Here, you will see the formula return low because the $5 cost is greater than 0, but less than $7. Let's copy and paste this down to see how this works with more data. I'm going to hit Control-C on cell G5, and then paste special formulas on the range G6, colon, G12. Now you can see that I've added the cost category to every part in the inventory list. As the business evolves, I can change the price of the categories to adjust the price of low, medium, and high. For example, if I change medium and high to $10 and $20, we get different results. Notice that the t-shirt at $10 is medium cost and the hoodie at $20 is high cost. So $10 to $19.99 will return medium in this example. But how do you find an exact match in Google Sheets? This is a good time to discuss exact match. So in approximate match above, I use only 3 elements in the VLOOKUP formula. But if I add false to the 4th element by typing in G6 equals VLOOKUP, open parentheses, E6, comma, I5, colon, J7 with the strings, comma 2, comma false, close parentheses, it will return medium because there is a 10 in the index of our range. But if I adjust cell G5 in the same manner and type in equals VLOOKUP, open parentheses, E5, comma, string I, string 5, colon, string J, string 7, comma 2, comma false, close parentheses, it will return the NA error. This is because the range does not have a $5 value, only $0, $10, and $20. So that is how you return an exact match versus an approximate match in Google Sheets. To learn more about Google Sheets, watch this video next.